everyone, and welcome back to the interdimensional show live with the Wondering Mrs. M in theater. Sorry I'm not showing my avatar just yet. I am trying to get dressed. I'm getting my full body tracking on right now, and I'm about to jump to VR chat.
I'm sorry that I'm late. I'm always late. That's why I don't put a schedule on YouTube or Twitch, because I'm always late. Today was primarily due to stomach ache, and also a test of some sort, or a test. I wanted to test something. There was a way I used to stream through two PCs where it would allow me to set up where I would be able, where I projected. Is it still there? Okay, no, it's not. Where I projected the one screen to another, but that doesn't work anymore. Or at least it doesn't work anymore because whenever I try, it winds up making it so the what do you call it? Okay, there we go, the right YouTube chat. Anyways, the way I used to do it allowed me to do a few things. One of those things being, there's a way that I used to stream when I did not two PC streams, where I was doing one single PC stream that allowed me to show multiple points of view for my character on VR chat. And I used to do it that way when I was in single PC days. But then eventually I found out a way to do it in dual PC ways. Then I lost that ability because for some reason, I think it's probably due to the fact that I play my games at a somewhat higher frame rate than something. We'll find out later. Anyways, basically it allowed me to have 2 points of view in VR chat. One would be the first person point of view, and the other point of view would be a smaller third person point of view. I used to do that all the time with my single PC, but it just didn't work.
Hello, and welcome back to the interdimensional show live with the Wondering Mrs. M theater. How you doing today?
I'm currently getting my full body tracking on. Also, just as a reminder, I need to activate something. If I can remember if I can find it again. I know it's in the T's. Yeah. At least, yeah. I kind of figured it was. Where is it? There it is. TTS Voice Wizard. I don't use TTS Voice Wizard for like TTS stuff. Yeah. It's in the category. Okay. I got that started. I'm just getting my full body tracking on right now. I was also talking about something I used to be able to do. Back during my if you've seen other VR chat YouTubers, you've probably seen them have 2 points of views on their stream. And it's a pretty cool thing, in my opinion. I've done it before. I've actually had my stream set up before that way. But when I started dual PC streaming, I had to change it But then I found out a way to do it again, but I had to change it again because for some reason projecting from one OBS to the other actually there was a lag of the gameplay. Oh, okay. I hope you're having fun with whatever you're doing. I have another friend who's in another country right now, and the other country is actually here, but still, it's another country. It's another country for him. Go. Full light tracking is on. Okay, it's on now. Also, well, I can plug it in while I'm over here. I'm switching back to the other microphone on the headset because I'll be on the headset. BRB. On. Okay. All right, gonna jump in now into Steam VR. I don't know why I didn't check to see if this was right. Hold on. I think some cords are tangled. Yeah, I figured. Damn it. The only way that I know of that I can return back to the way I used to do streaming, where I had 2 points of view, is through is my turning down my FPS to 60 frames, and I don't want to do that. It's not a bad thing. I just have a preference. Okay. I should probably turn that off. I haven't had any firmware updates for this thing in a long time. I don't know why. Is it because it's an older model? All right, hopefully this is good. All right, let's hope VR chat works today. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. It just breaks sometimes, but that's what happens with a game that's not exactly optimized ever. Okay, just want to switch over to the game now. Just gotta be patient. Okay. Is my audio broken? Hold on. I might need to reset something. Hello there. Hello? Why does it sound a little off to me? Okay. Alright, here we go. The game's latency is a little off, but that's not abnormal for this game. Okay. Alright then. What is with the... Hold on. Maybe it's voice meter? I gotta figure this out. Let me get into the right look. All right, we're good here with the looks on that. All right, we're good to go here. I might shut down a program again. Hold on. Just ignore that. Ah. Oh. Ah. Wonder why it does that. Okay, it's working, but it's still a little weird. All right, now I can access all my stuff. I think my grandpa just turned the alarm on. Oh, come on. Damn cables. Trying to make sure. Why not? Good night. Sleep well. I love you. All right. This is normally where I start, obviously. Is that working? That's working good. A VR Japan tour. I need a drink. And this time it has to be water. I can't just drink Gatorade the whole time. It's not good for you. Good for your health, even if it's sugar free. Where's my bottle? Might go to that audience anarchy in a bit. Hold on, one. Nothing's in there, thankfully. Where's a place I can put this? Now I need to find the flavoring. Oh. I really love the Jordan. What's his name? He's the actor behind Lucifer in a show in what is it? Why am I forgetting the name of it? I've seen it multiple times. Well, not multiple times. Oh, Hazbin Hotel, yeah. I love Jordan and the voice actor of Lucifer in that show. And he's a great singer. I wasn't aware entirely that. Well, actually, now that I think about it, a lot of if you watch Supergirl and The Flash, any of the Arrowverse shows, a few of the actors in that are actually pretty good singers. The actor behind Joe's a great singer. The actor behind Barry's a great singer. Supergirl, or rather, Kara is a great singer. The funny thing is, I believe both Kara and Barry were the actors behind them, Grant Gustin and Melissa Benoist, however you pronounce it. Both of them were in Glee, which, if I recall correctly, was a very musical-based show. So yeah, it's not surprising that they can. It's not that surprising they can sing well since they were both part of that. But I didn't know much about Jordan until I looked it up. He has been in a few things that are surprising. Where's Stray? Or Stry? Hold on, I need to mix the water. Oh, there they are. Ah, there it is. Where's my controllers? Oh, how did I... Oops, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Please don't let that be my grandma telling me to come take a smoothie on. Nope, it's just one of the, just one of those. Hello there.
Hi.
How you doing? Interesting character model you have there.
Yep.
Never heard of it before. It definitely fits a style of game that I like to an extent, though surprisingly it has somewhat normal fingers. Though some of the shading makes me think a little bit of Mega Man Legends a bit. And some other games like that. The hands look normal though.
Kinda.
Because in Mega Man Legends, since it's a game from the 90s, their fingers are kind of fused together. I could probably find a Mega Man Legends avatar in this game somewhere. Excuse me.
Good.
I actually have some Mega Man characters already in here. They're not from the same game though. Like this one, for example. This is... What is it, Enzo? Welcome to a digitally whimsical. Yeah, this is from one of the mobile games, I believe. This version of Zero. Who's actually where I got my name from, by the way. At least kind of. I got it from from his game series, because we had Mega Man X, Mega Man Zero, Mega Man ZX, not in order of time they came out, because Mega Man Legends is actually older in when it came out compared to other games. Well, no, sorry, I did some. No, I'm right there. But Mega Man X, Mega Man Zero, Mega Man ZX and ZX Advent, Mega Man, and then I think Mega Man Legends is the furthest in that timeline. And a different time, there's a second timeline, Mega Man, Battle Network, and Star Force. Oh, I really do hope they bring Legends
really ever
to PC.
Mega Man, like, way back. I haven't touched that series in, like, ages.
I actually played Mega Man Legends a bit, yes, on Monday. I played Mega Man Legends on the Duck Station emulator. Because you can't play it on PC. You can play Mega Man, the Mega Man 1 to Mega Man 11 on PC now, because they had a whole collection of sorts, remastered collection that came to PC. Same with Mega Man X, they did the same with that. Then they did the same with Mega Man Zero and Mega Man ZX, but they made a collection together. And then they did the same recently with Battle Network, bringing all those games together. The next two series that I hope they bring to PC is the Legends games, because there's two of them, and the Star Force games. There's three of those. There was supposed to be a third Legends game, but they freaking canceled it. They never even let the alpha out. This is based on the Zero from the original game, or original X. Not some of these outfits though. These are definitely from the mobile game. I don't remember. Oh, there's a DMC one. Is it? Which one was right?
Not that one. The one before.
Okay, hold on. This one?
Yeah, that's right.
It doesn't seem that bright to me, but I have some settings turned off, so when it comes to this game, I actually have all the settings turned down pretty low. Level of detail is low, level of shadows is low. So I don't know why I do it. Well, I do know why. I just maybe once I upgrade my PC's GPU in the future, maybe I'll up it a bit, but I'm not sure. I really want to get a 7800 XT.
What GPU are you running again?
6600 XT. RX 6600 XT. I also have a Ryzen 7 5700X CPU. So I'm full AMD right now. My laptop is not AMD at all. I want it to be, but it's not. I just got what I could get. Because I kind of well, I wasn't at first, but I've kind of gone down that path recently. Yeah, I understand what you wrote in, so I'll think about it. But yeah, I actually started on an Nvidia. My old desktop had a Intel and Nvidia mix. I think that was before Intel entered the GPU course or race, whatever you call it. I had a i5 9400F CPU and a 1660 GTX 1660. I used to play VR chat on that too. And I also used to be able to have my graphics a little higher, but I did have to decrease it because my computer was getting kind of older at the time. Also, I was able to do a thing where I had 2 points of view, but I can't do that anymore because I'm on dual. I could, on one single PC, I was able to do it. But with dual PC, you can do it, but the way to do it, right now, I basically have two things. I have the main screen and the capture card cloned. I cloned the main screen thing to the capture card to go to the stream. At first, I used to not do that and make it so OBS would project the main screen over to the other computer. And that allowed me to add a few things to allow for what I used to do on a single PC. But it started lagging, like causing the video to lag, or the stream to lag, sort of. Not on the streaming side, but on the gaming side. I would look at the OBS visual, and everything would be lagging. I think I first noticed it at one point when I was playing Yakuza 0, which I need to finish.
Yeah, Yakuza, the storyline for Yakuza overall is really good. I can recommend finishing it.
Yeah, I'm glad they have I'm glad they didn't entirely get rid of the old fighting style, because when they made the spin-off of 6 that is supposed to lead to 8. No, it is 7. Yakuza Like a Dragon, the most recent big one featuring a new protagonist. That one is number 7, I believe. And then 7.5, we got another part that lets you play as Kazuma Kiryu again with different hair color. And they brought back the old fighting. with that one because it was Kazuma Kiryu and not Ichiban Kyoga, I believe his name was. Technically, he's also from another. He actually has made an appearance before, Ichiban. I think it was on a mobile game though. I got to adjust some things because this is not. Yeah, most of the time they're not available in the U.S. I don't think you're ever gonna. There's a lot of mobile games in Japan that they get based on other games, and they're more than likely going to be Japanese only, or in some cases Chinese only. Because there are a few games based off of anime that are Chinese made. So yeah.
Yeah, I know about those. We have some of those in my country. They're not that popular.
Whoop. Forgot how big these were. I don't know.
A bit bigger than big.
They are definitely big. They covered up my camera for a minute. What is absolute? Awakened. I'm a Super Saiyan! That's basically what this is. Even though he already had long hair. So how have you been?
Pretty good. Jumping around, doing community stuff, existing, vibing. Avatars, the usual.
I've been okay. I've been just doing the normal thing with family. My birthday's coming up, so I probably won't be online that day. I'll be 28 on Monday.
Well.
My birthday's next Monday. So I probably won't be on anything that day.
27th, right?
Yep. I'll be 28.
Well, when I don't see you, happy early birthday.
Thank you. There's buttons you gotta press. You gotta press the buttons. I probably won't be live that day myself. And also, I don't typically do live streaming on my birthday. Even a lot of streamers do, but I go do stuff with my family, so I'm probably not going to do it. Anything. And even then, I don't stream VR chat as often as other games. My current full body tracking setup is not exactly one that I want to wear every single day. It's not exactly the most comfortable, and I don't have the money. I do have some money, but I don't think it's enough to buy a new full body tracking. It's just enough to maybe buy a new case for my PC, which I'm thinking about doing. Hello, hey.
Hello. Hey, look, I got this new avatar. It's something I've been talking about for a while.
I'm assuming it's a... Is it Super Scene Time? What the hell is with the... Oh, no, I thought those were eyes. My bad.
Breathe in. Wait, where? The green eyes on the gun?
No, it's nothing. I thought the two parts on it that the two whatever those are called on a gun were eyes first.
The barrels.
I know they're not eyes now, but I thought they were. They looked like eyes to me at first.
I'm doing the thing that would be only accessible to. Is it annoying since you could actually hear it? Fire.
I'm gonna guess
it's not. Yes and no.
Okay.
It's yes and no. It's actually the original Super Sentai. It's what's before. It's what Power Rangers is based on.
I don't know. I grew up fucking throwing sticks of rocks at other kids.
We all.
I didn't. I don't think I ever grew up doing that, but I don't know what I don't remember what I grew up doing.
Well, okay, I have gun.
Different
sword,
country, different things to do, I assume.
But I have gun. Sword,
Also, just different childhoods.
Big thing.
I
Really big thing.
was not.
One punchy and two punchy. Very good to become King Kyoryuda. If you get that reference, yeah. Do you know what the reference
not entirely
is?
sure.
King Kyoryuda. 3 heads. They look like
Wait, King Ghidorah? You mean Ghidorah?
Yes. No.
What on earth would- what-
Because I'm Kyoryuger. It's Kyoryuda.
Oh, okay.
King Kyoryuda. You know.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm like, get up. And the zaps actually make sense because I'm the.
I love that. I love that animation so much. I love the chart. I love the.
Sentai dinosaur ranger, I think, but it's like it's.
I think in the. I think
reverse.
that one is also
Reverse to the batteries.
the English. The American Power Rangers version was Dino Thunder, if I recall correctly, or is that a Dino Charger thing?
Yeah.
Dino Charge.
Oh,
Dino
I grew
Charge,
up on
not Dino
Dino Thunder. Dino Thunder was the Power Rangers I grew up with. That being,
Power Rangers.
well, it's one of them.
Thunder, Power, and Dino Rangers.
It sucks.
Wait, no.
It sucks that one of the Power Rangers from that, who was also in the original Power Rangers back in the early days, the Green Power Ranger. I think he passed away a few years ago, and
he's dead.
yeah, he passed away.
Yeah, 20.
I know. It's really sad.
Hold on.
There were two very often appeared Power Rangers that I can remember. Tommy Oliver and Adam Park, I believe, were the two of them. Tommy Oliver's actor, I cannot remember his name at the top of my head.
So
I do
it's
remember
Tommy... Wait, I'm pretty sure it was Tommy, Billy Trini, I think. What's this one?
She passed away in a car accident at the age of 20 something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
It really sucks. I wonder how long. I wonder if she were around. I wonder how long she would have made it. How many appearances she would have made compared to others? Because
I know
Tommy
Zach, he was
and
the Black
Adam
Ranger.
Park were two of the longest. He was the first Black Power Ranger in the original. The second was Adam Park, played by Johnny Young Bosch, who is a voice actor as well. He's actually voiced this character before. The guy who played Adam Park has voiced this guy before. Shit. Oh, I hope I didn't just break my trackers. Okay, no, we're good. Damn cords. I really do wish I had the wireless version sometimes, but I honestly don't want to buy it. I don't want to buy anything else right now. The last thing I bought was Fallout 1, 2, and 4
Wait.
Game of the Year version because I wanted all the DLC, and I also wanted it all on GOG Galaxy instead of the other thing.
Oh,
Now that I think about it, does
wait.
GOG Galaxy work on Linux? I don't know. I haven't moved there yet, so
You want to go to the
You don't know.
juice bar from Power Rangers or the command center?
I don't know.
That's weird.
I'm still kind of interested in
There's
Audience
the-
Anarchy again. I kind of want to do some more Audience Anarchy. That was fun last time I played.
Wait.
Have you ever been there?
Jason David
I guess that's a no.
Frank.
I haven't been there before.
It has
I've
a
been busy
memorial
with
to
community
Jason
stuff.
David Frank to show everything he's been.
No, you
through
haven't.
the
You
years.
mainly do care. I don't want to go down the sad path right now. He was a childhood. He was a
I've
big.
been to Audience Anarchy before.
You know what's
with
funny?
events and stuff, but I'm too
His-
busy like running stuff to actually like participate.
Ah, I
You know what's
gotcha.
funny actually?
You're big on the community
Jason-
stuff.
Yeah,
Jason's
I'm a
last role was in what people consider one of the bad Power Rangers. It was Ninja Steel.
I did not mean to climb over
Hey,
here.
You wanna go beat
I'm
up
good.
a beanbag?
No,
no, I'm good.
or I don't know. I'm good.
You could to beat it up so much, and then you could.
I
fling
played it
into the
before.
Atmosphere.
I've also seen Fillion play it on her channel.
Don't.
I'm currently a staff member for the Black Aces VR Chat Aviation Hub. So
You wanna go
whenever
blow some
tournament season
stuff
comes
up?
around, I get busy with that.
Interesting. What are you listening
That will
to?
get
Some
laggy really
stuff up.
fucking quick.
Oh, I'd rather not do that then.
Mix.
It'd be
Oh.
really funny.
Oh,
Just blowing.
I'm listening to County Stars apparently. I do have some Japanese songs though. That's a song that I used to listen to a lot as a kid.
Hey, are you streaming on Twitch right now? Just checking.
They are.
Both. I'm streaming
Oh
on
wait.
both. You can't do the
Wait, really?
throwing stuff though. I don't have that active. I don't think that would affect VR chat anyways. It's only a VTube Studio and VC Face
No,
thing.
it does. There's a
Wait,
plugin that allows you to
TITS?
do it for VR chat.
Gosh.
For T,
I
wait,
never
seriously?
even realized
TITS is
that,
wow. TIT,
Yeah.
no, TIT. Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool. I'll have to look into that. Oh wait, is that how? Wait, is that how Fillian's been doing it? Because isn't she most of the time in VR chat? Because whenever she's,
Yeah.
I've seen, unless she's using Warudo or something, some of that, for some reason, some of the black squares came out of your crotch. That's weird.
Wait, what? That's so
During the animation of that, for some reason, some of the black squares that were like
Wait, why am I
stuff
sitting down?
went through. I don't know.
Hold on.
You said something about
Camera.
stuff in relation to avian stuff. I'm guessing planes and whatnot.
Huh?
You said something about. I heard avian, so I'm assuming plane related.
Okay, I don't think.
Oh, yeah. So I'm a staff member for the VVFA 41 Black Aces. We are a VR chat focused aviation community and also community hub for everything related to planes and military aviation. We host tournaments and air shows quite frequently. Normally every other month we host a tournament, and on September we host a marathon series called called Showcase September, where we get various aircraft creators, script writers, and so on and so
Zero.
forth, and we host an air show every Sunday of the month.
Oh, sorry.
That's it, huh? There are people. There's a lot of. I wonder how much of that kind of stuff is in any of the other VR games, because there's more than just VR chat, but VR chat's still the most popular, even after ESC.
Yeah, I mean, the AC didn't really actually do much. It was mainly people who were kind of upset about the whole client thing. But in terms of the overall game itself, not much has really changed. If anything,
It did
the
get a
game
little
actually got
buggy,
healthier
but
as
I
a
guess
result of
over
it.
time it's gotten a bit better, I'd say. And yeah, I won't lie. I've actually met less trolls and whatnot that crashed my game since all that. The only way they got me afterwards was by somehow getting me to turn their avatar on when I
Yeah.
probably shouldn't have.
Lack of
Wait.
judgment.
Why does it say Five Nights at
Yeah.
Freddy's 4 song above you?
Because I'm listening to a Five Nights at Freddy's 4 song. It's what's playing on my Spotify.
Why does
But yeah,
it say it above you?
Because I have it set for that. I'm using a program called TTS Voice Wizard or something akin to that. Albrio. For some reason, whenever I hear that name, my brain goes right to a dot hack manga. But I'm pretty sure that's probably in other things. Anyway, a little while back, I was jumping through Persona worlds, and someone in the chat, it was a little while ago, before I kind of made a rule that basically was, if you haven't been on my stream for at least a week or two, I won't let you join me in this game, I guess. Because the last time I did it,
haven't been on.
I've had. I know I've managed to. I think you actually met me before in VR chat before you actually followed me on YouTube, so that's a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
I met
Godzilla's
you,
friend.
public.
Yeah.
Hey, you want some wine?
I'm
You're
good.
filling that glass too much.
I don't think they can. I don't think you can't overfill in this game for some reason. It would be kind of cool if it had the physics for it, but I don't think it does. I've never properly did coding.
There's a bar RP that I kind of participate in
What
sometimes.
if I do this and then?
We have like a whole actual drink system, mixing and all that sort of stuff.
I think I've been to one, but I don't think it was yours. I don't think it was the one you mentioned.
Nah, it definitely wasn't mine. No, because we keep a record of everyone who comes to the bars on different dates.
That's interesting. I'm also assuming you probably keep track of the age as well.
Yeah, we
In a
don't let
sense.
under 18s into the bar because it's a bar. Yeah,
True.
You have to follow.
To be honest, I probably should change.
Before.
I probably should change where my home location is. The only reason I chose this is because it kind of fits the idea of a sort of world in a story I have. Like my character Zero the Ermine has a restaurant theater combo called the Wandering Weasel. It's also the name of my Discord, but it's called the Wandering Weasel, and in it, he basically has a bar. He does have age limits, obviously, but that's why I've chosen this place to be my home world right now. It also has other things in it, like an art room, a sort of theater type stuff. So it fits kind of what the Ermine Theater, the Wandering Weasel would be. The only thing that wouldn't, I would say, in my brain, when I think about the Ermine Theater, I tend to think of it as a darker place, and not in a theme of evil dark, but just the color scheme. Also, the theater part would probably be bigger, and the hub of the area would also be bigger. Also, there would be a lot more characters, such as a German skeleton man, or a femboy clown character. No, I was not drunk when making it. I've never actually been. Yeah, I named him. I named the character Gippy.
Gippy.
I had a model of it in game at one point.
Well,
What, the femboy? What exactly?
if you haven't started drinking yet, you better start now, or else people will think you're insane.
This is actually supposed to be a version of Gippy that I went and made a long while ago. But the color scheme doesn't fit what I actually want for the character anymore. I want the character to have a bit more green, but I haven't really felt the feeling of
they were?
really making anything. Technically, they're an interdimensional alien clown. Something akin to Pennywise, but also not Pennywise. It's the only thing akin to it is that some of their species, technically, they don't have a down below, but they do act as either one. I'm still trying to determine how they produce, but it's not entirely important to the story. So it's just a random factoid of the character.
What if they honk each other's nose and that's their sex?
That would be funny. But there's also another thing that I thought about. Have you ever heard of a movie? There was a movie about evil clowns in it. There's a game version that came out recently that's coming out, and it's kind of akin to Dead by Daylight. And they're alien clowns. They reproduce, but yeah, Killer Clowns from Outer Space was the name. I've kind of thought about making something akin to that.
So
out of all the
they
characters,
catch humans, put them in a pod, transmutate them, and turn them into clowns.
No, they eat
that's
them,
not
don't
how. That's not. Yeah, that's in the movie that
there's female clowns that inflate their bazookas and mate with the human boys. You know, that's what I saw.
Oh, okay. I don't entirely want to go down a well, to be honest, some of the characters I have thought of making Gippy originally not the best of characters. Like, he used to be on the he it doesn't really matter with him. He goes by everything. He even though he's quite feminine, so most people will think he's a girl. Anyways, the character Gippy from some of the story I gave the character, originally Gippy was on the more dark side in a sense of what he is, but not in the current day. In the current day, he's kind of a assistant to Zero, but also a waiter / waitress or whatever for the Wandering Weasel itself. I kind of have a mix of characters from different mythologies. I haven't fully come up with the names for each of them or really the design. I have 2 fairies right now that are that originally in my idea I had them from a world where humans were a delicacy to about every creature in that island. But I'm not sure if I can really do that since I'm pretty sure it might be copyright. I'm not entirely sure,
okay.
But originally I was
control this kid. They're fucking.
Okay, let's stop. Let's stop. Hey, calm down with that.
Come on.
But yeah,
okay, what's wrong? Oh wait, wrong way.
Well, don't smoke. That's one thing. You shouldn't smoke. I'm gonna change my home world.
It's virtual reality, so why does it matter?
I know it is, but
Because
either way,
carries over, and there's a lot of negative side effects.
Wait! Warning! Do not attempt to do anything in this video. Everything we do is just for the lulz.
It's not a video. It's a stream.
Just to be stream.
it will be. It is going to be a VOD though. YouTube since I'm on YouTube and Twitch, it saves on both. But it's technically a VOD at that point.
Do a content warning. Simply watch and learn.
Anything we do in this stream, do not attempt to do it. No one smoke if you
I do have a little bit of content warning on the title of the stream, at least on the Twitch side of things. On YouTube, I have it in the description. I cannot remember what I named it though. Hold on, it's right here. 18 plus, flashing lights, seizure warning. Let's hope it's not too hot. That's what I did. Might add another one on there. I'm not sure. That might be too long of a title though.
Maybe you should put warning. Everything in here is just for the lulz or something like that.
That's not how content warnings work.
I think there are. Oh wait, hold on.
Attention, audience.
I think the Twitch.
Everything you see in this here stream and the VOD later on is
for fun. You know what?
Oh. Big stride crashed.
Hold on. Everything in this VOD is purely for fun. Do not attempt anything in real life, please. And no, he did not die. He crashed.
I think from what they told me, their computer, I don't remember how good it is.
Oh.
They're
gone now.
They'll be back at one point, unless they don't want to. That's really up to them.
Yeah.
I got a few different characters in the lore of Zero the Airman, from these two guardian dolls to a man with a floating skeleton for a head that was from an alternate Germany. Because my whole thing has a mix of universes.
Oh wait, I have a question.
They're back. What's it?
Oh wait, no, never mind that. I actually got
Hello again.
I actually got something to tell you. I'm actually gonna get an OC. You know? Yeah, it's.
What happened? You got timed out? Is that what you said?
So.
have your chat time me out.
Why did they do that?
The what?
Server issues probably. That's a pretty consistent.
How'd you immediately come back though? Yeah, but
I don't think
puts you back in the instance.
Yeah, but my OC is like a purple Aya Ninja or purple blue Ninja Steel Ranger. More Ninja because the sword is the morphing thing. And the feature is that I could pull out the Gabu revolver, you know, the Dino Charge Morpher, or the Super Dino Charge Morpher with the tiny T-Rex, shoot up into the air and give it like the carnival arms or like stuff like that. Derp.
This is like an old derp of mine. I've shown you this before.
This is what I meant you in.
Yeah, I kind of stayed in it a lot. I have other characters in my. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in here. I think you said you have a lot more, but there's 2 that I'm not choosing to be because I will not be able to get out of them if I choose to be them. Also, I might not be able to see. I don't know. They're too tiny. Also,
Okay.
I made them tiny on purpose, but I think in the process, they both have a question mark next to them, so I guess they are broken.
Wait.
no,
Chat,
that's
type
perfectly
2
fine.
if you want Zero to be in this for the next 2 streams.
I also still have my bird,
What is wrong
but
with
it's
you?
a bit broken. It's a bit broken.
It's funny.
Are you okay?
There we go.
Okay, that still works,
Well,
kind of.
time to showcase
wasn't-
some of the technological wonders of this game.
Why is there a
Oh.
spoon?
A new agent is joining.
Because I
Like a
like
bunny.
spoons. Whoa. I'm not a bunny. I'm a bird. Yes.
Bird up.
This didn't work well at first. I don't know why it works now.
Things fix themselves.
Oh,
Things
well.
break themselves. That's for your chat.
Ooh. Is that a health bar and plus a few different items you can use? I think.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I forget what that's called. Hold on.
Let
me get in a better position.
I don't want to be I want to be Dave Trap. Keep saying old sport. That's dumb, you know, right? Let's see.
Okay. That was a
Sport.
chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll turn to him.
That dropped the frames. That dropped the frames to like 30. That's cool though.
What did?
And
Is
if
that
I'm with scans, now I have a local map. I can see everything in the area.
Does that actually work? Like in the game?
Yeah.
Wow.
I can see things now.
That actually sounds like something you could do in the.
over there.
Wow. I didn't know you could do that in this game. That honestly kind of sounds more like something you do in. There's a new game out called Resonate, I believe. It's a version of Neos. It kind of sounds like something you could do there. But I don't know.
So is
Ooh.
It is.
is Resonate like is it like VR chat? That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm just gonna switch avatars because I keep activating the spoon by accident. Let's be Freddy. Because why not?
Sorry.
By the way, say hi to Sam.
Oh,
Hold
Sam.
on.
Is
Hey,
Sam
guys,
short
do
for
you have
something?
any bread
Sam
I
is a
could
bomb-
choke on?
Sam is a bombardier
any-
drone.
You have any bread
Oh.
I could choke on? I am feeling so
I don't.
suicidal. Also pickle.
Okay, please don't do that. Don't. Let's not talk. Don't talk about that, please.
I have osteoporosis. And AUT. ISM. I have AUT. ISM. Autism.
Oh.
Don't
Whoa. Okay. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. That is cool though. How you can do that. Resonite is basically it's like VR chat, but it's more for those who are very, I would say, it's definitely for people who are very much, what's
Me?
the word? No, not you.
Oh,
Damn it, why am I forgetting the name?
retarded.
Not dumb, actually. No, they're very smart people.
No. Oh. Is it a man?
Not hackers. It's, why am I forgetting the name of them?
Why are you sideways?
Coders. There it goes. Coders. Resonite is a game where you can do a lot of coding and stuff from in the game. You can make things from in the game itself. It's original. I believe it's spun off from another game. I could be wrong on the name. I believe it's spun off from another game called Neos VR, which was similar, but also kind of went down the route of cryptocurrency. So it kind of just went to shit.
Yeah, Neos
Hey,
didn't go
Zero.
anywhere.
I think a lot of the developers from Neos actually went to Resonite, but I'm not entirely sure. I only know a little bit from Tavo VR and stuff.
Could you reset your avatar here sideways for no reason?
Am I? I kind of thought for. Oh, I didn't mean. I pressed the wrong button. Oopsie. I thought for a minute I looked weird. That's better.
Here we go.
Terrible job, Station. Fuck that one up that badly.
Freddy, stop! Go!
I'm really fucking.
Oh, crap.
I'm not gonna go full on that. I don't want to hurt anybody. Oh my goodness. Wow, I keep forgetting how Super Sentai and Kamen Rider are so much wackier when it comes to their audio than Power Rangers. Power Rangers tends to be, it does have its silly moments, but it tends to be a bit more serious. So does Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, but if you listen to their music, it tends to be a lot more silly.
Soundtracks.
Yeah, soundtracks, that's the word. I've only really seen, it's been a while since I've watched the Power Ranger show. I think they've rebooted this whole series or something. So they might not be doing the whole taking off audio footage and whatnot from the Super Sentai and putting it in their show. I think they might be making an original thing now. I could be wrong. I do know we're getting into
rebooting the series, you know.
Okay. Unrelated to Power Rangers, we are getting a new Scooby-Doo reboot. That will be better, hopefully, than Velma.
I mean, Velma set the bar pretty low, so
It did. It very much did. I don't think anyone cares about spoilers for that show, so I still don't want to say it.
Go night-night. Go night-night. Okay?
Damon. I have a dog too, or an animal too, but he's downstairs.
Oh no, that's my brother.
Oh. I also have a brother, but he's not living in...
Right?
He's 5 years old and he has AUT ISM. He is AUT.
Why do you keep singing that?
ISM. Because I saw it once and
so
thought,
much.
yeah, maybe
Holding
people
back so
will
much.
think I'm more cringe and crap. You know? But yeah, he's
I'm holding back so
autistic.
much
He
right
has
now.
limited language. I'm telling
Sorry
him
about that.
when I tell him to go night-night, I'm telling him to go to bed, you know?
I know what it means.
Behind the scenes work.
Yeah, he's give me a second.
It can get... I'm pretty sure it can get worse, though.
No, it gets way worse. Trust me.
Oh, I know. I've met much more. I've met streetier people than Hay.
Though.
Damon, lay down.
Oh, careful.
I'm turning the light off.
You're running into people.
Whoa. Hold on. Oh, wait. There you go. Here's your teddy bear.
I'm surprised I haven't had an issue with ping in a long time. I've had issues with FPS, but not ping. I'm very glad for that. Though I do wonder how that's going to change once my grandpa decides to say, hey, our cable sucks. Let's just get rid of everything. Because our cable and other thing is bundled, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how that's going to go. I hope we get gigabyte Wi-Fi. That'd be great.
So.
I'm not.
Oh,
No.
yeah, you know
I asked.
Whenever... No, listen. Whenever Super Sentai Power Rangers tries to make a series season, it's always from the goofiest things, like Go Under, and like, you know, cars with cutie eyes. Wait.
You need to vent.
Is that?
I know it will be hard for you to be sus, but
Wait, I can't hear you. Let me try something.
Gregory. I will just say we were both in security watching the cameras. It is partly true.
Pretty sure that did a trick, turning it off.
I need to finish that game.
Oh, there we go.
I have not touched it in a while. I used to play it for a bit. FNAF Security Breach.
Oh, I actually have it, but I literally can't play it. You know why?
Terrible console, terrible PC.
My sister. We were playing Mario Kart, and you know what she did? She got so angry, she smashed one of the controllers right into the table really hard. Now I can't sprint.
My goodness.
Yeah, they actually kind of fixed
Good
some
audio.
stuff for the Switch port, like giving more loading stations, but still.
Loading stations. What?
Yeah, like in the corner,
Oh.
Lefty will make a pizza.
Wait, what?
They made loading stations for Switch. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I entered the
shut up, I see.
entrance.
I just saw that.
Entrance thing. Where you get your photo pass. They added a loading station. That's how you don't lag out.
I didn't know it would work. I didn't. What do you use for that kind of thing? Thank you very much. What do you use for that? I use TT voice. I think you told me. I just can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I just have all of my stuff running through OVR. Because I have an OVR advanced settings running right now, so I have the OSC active.
Hey,
So
wait, have you
I have a
ever
plugin
watched?
No, that's
Have you ever
no,
watched?
Oh, that does that?
Lou's
Toolkit,
Bizarre
OVR
Adventure?
Toolkit.
One
So
second.
there's
sorry.
OVR advanced settings, which lets you like right?
Yep.
But then there's also OVR Toolkit, which is kind of like OXR. OVR is
I use
it's
XS overlay.
similar but different. Yeah, but it lets me use direct plugins with OSC, like the inbuilt open source communications like scripts and stuff for VRChat.
Huh.
So with other plugins, it has a thing that automatically allows me to like display my current listening and like music and stuff. It works also
Wow.
with YouTube, Chrome, Twitch, Opera, Firefox, like Spotify, all sorts.
Okay, that's good. You can do it on Firefox because that's my main browser.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it works.
I
on Firefox
use-
anyway. I haven't tested it.
There are a few things that don't work on there, which sucks. I actually wanted to stream a little bit of a quest only game, so I tried using the official Oculus thing that they have where you go onto their website, but it's not usable on anything that's not Chrome based, to my knowledge. I re-downloaded Opera GX just for that, and it sucks. I switched out of those a while ago because, well, for a few reasons. One of those reasons being that some of the stuff that I've heard about the way Chrome and Chromium are being changed are not really something I like. Also, I want to eventually switch to Linux possibly in the future. Maybe not entirely. I'm still figuring that out because there are some programs that there are a few
We
programs.
both saw you.
There are a few. Calm down, hey. Calm down, hey.
I caught you guys whacking too.
Okay. Anyways, I've been wanting to switch over to.
Sentai. Screw you, I
Okay,
interrupted.
no.
Yeah, that's A.
No.
Godzilla says hey. Godzilla says hey, by the way. Hey, hey.
Is he referring to me or like hey,
Yes.
hi to you?
Yes. You.
Wait, did you do the hello thing? Or
And
was you
so,
there before?
or rather, Godzilla has been watching for a little bit, so I didn't really need to. That is that's some cool changes, whatever you call it. Anyways, I've been wanting to move to Linux, so that's why I moved over to Firefox. That's one of the reasons why, because Firefox is one of those browsers that still works on Linux, or that's officially kind of supported.
Man, I'm dead.
But there's other things that I'm trying to figure out right now. One of those things being, I use something called Voice Meter to send my audio send my audio from one computer to the other. Also, to be able to separate my audio sources on my computer. I cannot find a good alternative on Linux. Maybe Pulse Meter. I've heard that's something, but I'm not entirely sure. But there's another factor. I don't want to change my gaming desktop to a Linux. At least not yet. I only want to change my streaming laptop to Linux. So, but I don't know how to I think I might need, if I want to do that, I'm going to have to do one thing, I think, and that is get something akin to a, what are they called? They went out, the company behind them, TC Helion, whatever, canceled their production. I know he's autistic. I know, I am too, but
not sure.
so I'm having a brain fart about what it's called. But there is a device that used to be it's still popular, but due to the company basically disbanding, I believe, the part of their company that makes it, or something like that, it's no longer gonna be used, or you can't. At one point, they're all going to be basically unusable. What do you mean, how? Anyways, there's something akin to it called by a company called Roland. It's a Japanese company, I believe. There's two models. One that just sends your audio from one computer to the other, and the other can send both audio and video capture. So I'm thinking about getting one of those. Maybe just the audio part, because I still have 2 capture cards that apparently work fine with Linux. So I think I might be able to do it that way. I also just got back into using Krita recently, and that's Linux based. I think it's made by one of the main environments or something for Linux. So I guess the main problem is just the audio right now. And a few other things, like there is an alternative to VC Face I could use on Linux, I'm pretty sure. VPupper, I believe works. Though I'm definitely gonna have to learn a little code to really properly use it.
Linux has a lot of code.
I don't know.
There's like a lot of stuff you need to touch.
Yeah, you can download stuff without needing code, but because there isn't a store, depending on which one you choose. I tried out through a virtual machine yesterday. I tried out Kali and Ubuntu. They work nice, but a little laggy because I don't know if I gave them the right amount of stuff for it.
Angled.
I don't know. So have you ever tried Linux, or do you just know about it as much as anyone as random?
Once.
And
that was like back in
What'd you try it through?
Like a while ago. I was using a friend's laptop because we were working on a project. No, that was awful.
I'd say it's definitely smart to test it in a way that doesn't completely change your computer from the get-go. If you have a spare computer that you're not using for anything, you could probably use that as a test. I have a laptop on the floor somewhere that I turned into an Ubuntu one. I might get that back out and see if and do some changing to see what other ones I could use, because there's an ass load. I probably could use a better word than ass load. There's a lot of different variations of Linux. When you compare Linux to any other OS, there is a lot more Linux than there is. There's so many different variations you can go with. Kali, which I believe is technically it's considered the hackers Linux. Ubuntu. There's also different versions of Ubuntu. There's different Debian variants. There's Pop OS, Arch Linux, which is a kind of that one's not for people who are new. There's a YouTuber by the name of Some Ordinary Gamer who talks a lot about that. Ooh. But yeah, that's been interesting me lately. Mainly because I've heard some bad things about the next version of Windows 11, 24H2, I believe. But I'm not which mainly the recall function. There's a new function which sounds like it would work for good, but it also sounds not as good as it could be. Basically, it records whatever you're doing on your setup and then sort of allows you to go back to figure out if you missed something or something. That sounds like it would be helpful. It probably can be, but no one really trusts Windows very much, or Microsoft very much, with their privacy as much as they used to. That's why I turned off a few settings recently on my computers.
Yeah, I'm still running Windows 10.
I've got Windows 10 on my laptop. It came with that, so my desktop came with Windows 11. So I didn't really have much of a choice. I got it off of Best Buy, I believe. Kind of regret Best Buy. And it's hard to even the model that I have is not even really on there anymore. You can't buy it again. There's some alternatives with the same setup that I have, but a whole different case, but not the same. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure if it has the same motherboard. I think I got my first desktop on Amazon. I don't know why I went for Best Buy later down the road. I'm looking into get a new case. I want it to still be about the same size, that being a mid tower, but I don't know which one to go for. I also am a little too scared to take it apart to put it in a new case anyways. That's why I was hoping for Micro Center to open soon, but they've kind of been delayed. It's probably not coming this month, even though it was supposed to come on the 10th or be opened on the 10th, which would have been great. I would have gotten so many. There would have been sales, because for some reason, if you go into the store, you actually get things off, or like a certain % off or something. And that was the first. I don't think there's any other computer stores in my home state, to my knowledge. There might be one somewhere else, but I'm not entirely sure. It's a little hot, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, I need to turn this battery pack on. There we go. What is this? What's the difference between Creator Companion 1.0 and 2.0? Is it just a visual change, or is it something else?
What am I running? I honestly have no idea.
It's in the I saw it in the launch pad, so I was wondering. I'm not going to click it because I don't want to open a browser right now.
I'm honestly not sure what the difference is. I don't even know what version I'm running. I just have it.
I haven't used it in a while. I did use it a little bit when I was trying to turn my stream avatar into a church chat avatar, but it said something about, I guess the waist or something was not set right. Originally the model was a Vroid model, so apparently there's something I gotta do in Blender before I can put it into VR chat.
Yeah, you gotta work with Blender before you can touch Vroid stuff. There are plugins that help with that though, so I definitely recommend looking at the plugins first before actually trying to tamper with it.
Yeah, I tried to once, but I didn't figure it out, so I just gave up for that moment. I do have the avatar in VC Face and Warudo already though, and it works okay there.
I'm not familiar with any Vroid stuff. Most of my work is entirely with like natively made assets.
Do you
Stuff I just make myself.
any of? Have you ever made something from scratch?
Yeah, I made something
Like-
from scratch. Let me see if I can show.
Forgot I had the big eyes.
Here's a good thing I can show off. They were small.
You forget Freddy's supposed to be quite big, so well, they never actually make the models full size normally, do they? That is a weird size because the for some reason the model right now is 1.74 meters, which is actually my actual height.
Oh no!
I don't know why I said actually twice.
Actual height. The way the height thing works with the avatars is it shows your eye height, which is the little ball you have for your vision. It's not your actual height. That's different.
Oh, okay. So, okay, what? Typically, whenever I used to do models and stuff, I always kind of put it in between the eyes, slightly out. Maybe I don't know if that's the right thing. That's how I normally do. So let's say it's right around here. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, so normally for most VRChat avatars, you do want it between the eyes, but you want it embedded a little bit. I only have like a small amount, maybe like a fraction of the ball poking out, ideally. Anywhere from like 0.6 to 0.2 is an ideal depth.
Okay.
Yeah, in terms of stuff I think that's myself, this flare gun is mostly self-made. The only things that aren't made by me, it was made by a friend. And that was like animations and stuff because I'm not really good at that.
The model, I don't think I've ever seen the base for that. Is that like a handmade model by someone? Well, all models are technically handmade, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a blue flare gun. I've only ever seen a red one. Whenever I play games, no matter what, it's typically red. I like blue too. I just never seen it.
This has a dysfunction. Oh, that didn't really work. Is there anywhere I can show? No, there isn't. I have like 3 different flare modes. I have the flash, which is the blue one. That's supposed to be light. Then I have signal, which I can change the color of. That's be like the red flares, greens, yellows, all that sort of stuff. But then I have the
phone, where you be? Okay. I don't know if I should just disable that or not. Oh well. I need to figure out how to change my sounds, or my ringtone for Discord and my ringtone for text. It's confusing. I can't find a right thing. The last game there is one game that I played, not recently. It's one that's on side quests on the Quest 2. It's called it's based off of the Attack on Titan thing. And you have a few different types of flares. One is, I believe, red, and it summons the regular Titans. Pink summons the female Titan. It's always pink for some reason. Gray, I believe, or gray or white, summons the Titan with a hammer, or whatever his name is. I'm not entirely sure. I think black might summon the armored Titan. You might not know all these, or maybe you do. I don't know. I don't remember all the names of the Titans, but there's a few there.
Titan, but I'm not like really caught up with everything. I know like the overall arcing story, the different like Titan types by some extent, and also like what each of them are specialized in. I know a bit of the story behind it, but that's about it. I don't know like the super depth stuff.
I don't entirely know either. I was never fully interested in it. It wasn't the kind of show that I really enjoyed. At this moment, I tend to enjoy other stories that kind of send a character to another world type stories.
Like the isekai
and
stuff.
Some slice of life. Yeah, I said that just in case you didn't really know the term. But
no, I watch a lot of anime.
Okay. I also like some slice of life stuff. There's this one that I hope gets a new season, but I don't know. But I still have to finish the season 2. It's Tonikawa Over the Moon for You, I think. Something like that. It's a love story between two young people.
Season for that.
Oh, I know that. I'm saying I hope it gets a third season. I still haven't finished the second season.
Oh,
Uh,
there's a prequel season for it, I'm pretty sure.
what? Really? I did
Tony
not
Toa
know
School
that.
Days.
Is it canon?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I'll have to give that a watch at 1.2.
It's like it's like what happens in like their childhood kind of thing.
Probably mainly not NASA, whatever his name is, his childhood. Because
Yeah.
well, I don't. If you're a fan of the story, I don't want to ruin it, spoil anything, because I already know some details that'll probably appear in later seasons about a certain character. So I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna spoil it. But it likely is probably a story primarily about the main male. Because the main female,
it's
I
mainly
don't.
like it's mainly like their school life and how they actually met.
I really enjoyed the first season. It was one of those ones that I just found really cute. It's pretty wholesome. It makes you happy. I like those kind of stories. I don't mind a sad story. There are definitely some stories that I really love that deal with sadness and stuff. There's one isekai that has the main character is a tamer with zero stars. And due to this, the priest of her town basically thinks that that is a bad thing. So he kicks her out. And even her family, her mom, dad, brother, and sister basically abandon her. The only person that cared for her after the fact was this other person. I don't remember how many stars she had, but I don't think it was very high. She had something for premonitions, maybe. I cannot remember what her abilities were, but she winds up sort of telling the main character to go off on her own and discover the world and not tell anyone about her secret until the right time that she feels she needs to. So she kind of hides that she's a girl and also hides who she really is, her 0 star and all that. And it is getting a season 2 from what I've heard. I cannot remember the name of the show. Worthless. I think if you look up Worthless Tamer, you'll probably find it. The main character is a young green-haired girl. And you'll probably see a slime with her. Because her main companion at the start is a slime. Which is not an uncommon thing in anime.
This is a recent one?
Sort of. I believe it's already finished its season 1. So I think it started either towards the end of 2023 or at the start of 2024. I do not remember for sure. It's got about 12 or 13 episodes, I believe. And
yeah, so it's recent. Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of anime recently from like recent seasons. Like most of the recent stuff I've watched is like from like summer 2023 or like spring. That's the furthest
I do that sometimes. Sometimes I watch old anime too. There's one from the early 2000s and 2010 that I quite enjoy. Oh My Goddess was a good slice of life one that I enjoyed. The original OVAs that came out in the 90s actually were actually, I believe they were dubbed, or at least the ADR for it was done in my home state, which was very surprising to hear. I didn't know any anime type studios were in my home state. Apparently, the same studio that did the ADR or whatever for that also did stuff for Dawson's Creek, Lion King, the original, not the remake. But it did some interesting things that I didn't expect that made me happy to know. Though I'm not in the city that it's from, so I can't exactly go see it.
I see.
Anyways, Oh My Goddess. Have you ever heard of Oh My Goddess or Oh My Goddess? is the original name.
I have not. No.
It is basically about a sort of below average height Japanese male who winds up getting a call from the goddess helpline. And then the goddess that he's talking to, Belldandy, who is based off of Verdandi from Norse mythology, she comes out of in the original OVA, I don't remember what she does exactly. It's been a while. In the 2005 anime, she comes out of a mirror and tells him he has a wish. He's accumulated enough luck or enough good graciousness or whatever, because he's a very unlucky person. He's wound up in so many unlucky situations, but he's always stayed kind with people, no matter how unfortunate he actually is. He's always kind, kind of like Sena, oddly enough, from Tenchi Muyo GXP. I don't know if you know that one, though. That one's a bit more that show tends to be a bit more pervy. Tenchi Muyo, I'll explain Tenchi Muyo after I explain how my goddess. But the main character, Keiichi Moriyasato, winds up making a wish, saying that he wishes for. Hold on, uno momento. Okay, still just Discord. I gotta figure out how to change that damn ringtone. Anyways, basically, Keiichi, he talks with her for a bit, and she is very kind with him. She doesn't say anything mean. Okay, 1 second.
Hello, evil boy. Welcome back to the Internet Dimensional Show, live at the One Mrs. Ermin Theater. How you doing today? I'm just having anime chat, basically, right now.
Where I'm explaining stuff I know, which is a lot for some reason. I can remember so many things about the animes that I absolutely adore. Anyways, she acts very kind to him and whatnot, and to an extent, he kind of falls for her almost immediately after, because he recently went through he went through a situation where he asked the most popular woman at his college to go on a date with him, but she refused. He also broke his bike. Also, I think broke at one point. His motorbike. He's very technologically advanced. Well, not advanced, but he loves technology. Once he meets Belldandy, yeah, that's the word. He's tech savvy. If it was in modern day, he'd probably have a very powerful computer by this point. But the show is not in that time period. I get the feeling he would probably have a 4090 with his luck, or maybe even a 5090 by the time that comes out.
We're on that series right now, yeah.
We're gonna be hitting the 5090 soon, and with AMD it'll be the 9000 series, I believe. The 8000 series was kind of just laptops. It was weird, but it was just laptops. To my knowledge, I cannot remember for sure. Anyways, he winds up saying that he wishes for a goddess like her to be by his side forever. And the wish is granted. The wish is granted for some reason. This actually messes up a few things with the Goddess Helpline's program, because there's a weird technological side in this as well. Wait, what do you mean, Enzo? Or Godzilla? What do you mean by that? His wish gets granted. She stays by his side. As the story goes on, they legit fall in love with each other, like straight up. Not just because of the wish, but because they are kind to each other. They're both kind characters. The only time you actually ever see Belldandy angry is when something happens to her friends, especially Keiji. If something happens to Keiji, she'll get pissed. Incredibly pissed. She also has two sisters, since she's based off one of three of fate goddesses or whatever in Norse mythology. There's Beldandi, Erd, and Skuld. In age order, it's Erd, Beldandi, then Skuld. Skuld is the youngest. She's kind of like, she's about okay. Excuse me. She's quite young. She's she's much more technologically advanced than really anyone else, but she's still very much a kid inside. She doesn't really have her special angel spirit thing, because there's a weird little angel spirit thing that each of them have. Erd's is sealed away because she was ashamed of hers, because she's technically a half angel, half demon on her mother's side. They also have, I have to check that every time because I don't know if it's going to be a text or damn Discord. But it's mainly just a story about the love between Keiichi Morisato. I could. I'm probably just going to disable Discord notifications right now, because I mainly want to hear when my grandma texts me.
Well,
I
yeah,
only
but
leave
just
it on
that.
during. Can you do that in the app, or does it have to be in the notifications of your phone?
Yeah, you can. No, you can do it on the app. I don't think you can do it by notification, but you can do it on the app. Just go to your profile, and click on your profile pic, and then it should pop up like a little status thing, and you can change like what setting you're on.
Oh. Huh. Okay. I've seen that before, but I didn't know it did that. But for the most part, the series, as I said, is mainly about the love between those two characters. Though the sisters are also kind of there for, one of them's there for support, but not in the best of ways. That being the older sister Erd. She really wants Keiichi and Beldandi to get together. She does everything she can, including a potion. One of the potions turning Keiichi into a literal motorbike at one point, for some reason. While the younger sister actually doesn't want Keiichi and Beldandi to be together. She actually kind of gets a crush on him at a later point in time, so it's a little awkward in that situation. So I don't think that trust stays. I don't think the trust stays. There's just an episode where she becomes where she actually winds up being growing into a full-grown adult through some potion or something. I cannot remember. Oh wait, no. Some event occurred in the story where the Yggdrasil program, or whatever it is, the system of Yggdrasil that controls the Goddess Helpline, it was going haywire, so it kind of caused each of the goddesses, the three goddesses, to sort of go in some sort of weird state. Beldandi wound up becoming kind of tiny to get rest. Skuld and Erd both sort of swapped ages in a sense. Erd now looks like a 10-year-old, and Skuld looks like a 18 or 20 or something years old. It's interesting. There's also battles between other beings, like what is it called? There's a lot of mentions of other kinds of things. You see a few other Norse characters, such as what is the horse? What is Odin's horse name again? How am I forget? Sleipnir. You see Sleipnir, whatever it's called. It that randomly appears out of a bathtub at one point in the story.
Nobody would be crazy enough to build a boat out of glass.
Forget I have that. I completely forgot I had the band hammer thing on Tangia. There's also things where demons try to take over, turns Erd into a sort of gets revealed. It's around the time we get to learn about Erd being a half demon. We do meet her mother as well later in the story. There's no season past season 2. There's a few movies, and also the manga is pretty long. The manga actually has a different interpretation of Bell Dandy. That's a friend of mine. I'm not sure why they're a.
Just look at me.
I know.
Okay? I need you to.
I know what you are.
Have you seen this? I'm so sorry, hero. I'm so sorry.
Why?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What's wrong? This is pictures of hell of a bus and has no What do you mean?
I know what it is. My brain's just going to go. My brain's immediately thinking of another character. That being Buff Helpy for some reason. Immediately when I see that, Buff Helpy comes to mind. Hold on a second. Go back. Rewind that one. I saw the character that looks familiar to me. Never mind. I actually don't want you to do that. I just saw it. I saw it. I thought I'm just gonna not let my camera see this.
But the funny thing.
Also, now that I think about it, I'm turning the Avatar music off because I don't know if that's copyrightable song.
No, I'm changing. No, I think it's not. But I'm changing.
I don't think the song that they were playing was copyright. I don't think yours was copyrightable.
So,
but theirs might have been.
How are you doing?
No, the song that's on this Avatar
I'm good.
is a complete custom mix. Speaking of.
I wonder what program it was using.
Hey, can I have that? Because I want to be a weird creature with a tail.
That is good music.
I'd have to ask.
I told you all about that story. So, there's another story called Angel Tales, which is kind of interesting. It's about angels, obviously. Kind of, the main character winds up getting a family that were all a bunch of women that used to be his dead pets.
To be used for certain people.
Yeah, that's. Some avatars aren't. A lot of people, when it comes to the avatars they upload, if it's their personal avatar, like with the derp I have, then yeah, we keep them private. There's also other reasons too.
Some people also make avatars public and restrict who can use them. Like, they're public, yes, and anyone can technically have them, but they're like designed to be kept in certain circles.
Like, I guess for some RP groups, maybe? Do they have some for some RP groups?
One of the main things. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Was whenever I see, whenever I've seen a few RP groups, or at least a few RP streams. I can't remember who all I've seen. I know Ribbonheart has one, or has done one. There's a few other ones, but they typically have an avatar that's for them. And for that and for them, and also for that specific type of thing they're doing.
Yeah.
I have a question.
I don't know.
How the fuck did you get the avatar? Did you go to the creators of the avatar itself?
I guess.
Themselves to get it? Or did you just go to a random person to get it? Because if you did that, it probably means you could give it. Because yeah, some avatars.
I don't know what you're talking, Ben. Everyone has different rules and whatnots for their
language.
You know, I just
language is fine. Language is fine, unless it's not. There's only a few different types of things I don't really allow, or I don't allow on streams, mainly because it's a Twitch and YouTube thing.
I already know. Literally, I hanged out with you before you were streaming.
I was talking to Stry at that point.
Yeah.
I was just explaining a little bit of something to Stry, but I believe Stry already kind of understands it either word or either way.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I believe every avatar creator has specific rules set up for their avatars. Some of them only keep them in certain situations. Some of them, actually, that's basically it. They keep them in certain situations, or they make them public, or it's really all dependent on the person.
I'm going to just search up this person's name and that one search world, not personal, the other one.
I don't even think that one gives. I'm pretty sure that one still doesn't give you private world. I'm pretty sure that one still won't give you private avatars if it's a private avatar.
I used to have this banned avatar and I lost it. I searched it up and I literally got it back. Wait a minute.
No, this one isn't private. This is a public one, but this is designed for certain community events.
Excuse me. I will be right back. Zero, invite me back when I want to. I'm going to YA.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yeah, he's just gonna go and
Okay, have fun.
No, I'm just going to join a public.
Oh, okay.
Cock and ball.
Yeah, they're just gonna yoink.
Why? Okay. Aren't there avatars though that still aren't really usable or aren't there still avatars that you can't get even in that world that are private? Or does that world break that?
So if an avatar is private, it's set up in a way where no one can get it. Because of the way the ID system works. If the only way you can get it is if the avatar is public, or at least a version that's been ripped and then made public.
Okay, that's good. I don't want anyone steal, not just for me, but I'd rather no one try to steal other people's stuff. You shouldn't be stealing people's stuff. I'd rather respect the creator.
Yeah, stolen avatar content is a very persistent problem on VR chat, but there are some ways you can actually mitigate that. A lot of the avatars I make for myself for public community events and whatnot, I implement a grip protection system where it does something. I don't know what it does, but on the back side of things, it is a complete mess of unintelligible polygons that makes zero sense. But on the client side of things, on VR chat, it looks perfectly fine.
You know, that actually makes me think of something interesting. That kind of reminds me of something. The YouTuber by the name of Pirate Software, I don't know if you know who that is. Or maybe you do.
Yeah, I know
but you've probably seen the video that I'm referring to then. He talked about what he does for password safety. He basically I forget the full detail, but he basically showed a picture with a bunch of pixels or something on it that kind of works as his password. But I'm not entirely sure what he referred to it as. That's what it made me think of.
Kinda. There actually is a password system you can use on avatars as well. So if you put in a certain combination of characters and numbers, then it works. If you don't get it right, then...
Random, but my brain just thought of something. I wonder if there's anything based on it. There is, surprisingly. This is a topic we talked about already, but there's a world called VRC Linux, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if it's actually would work though.
Yeah, I told you I was gonna yoink it.
Cute avatar. Yeah, I wasn't thinking you wouldn't. To be honest.
It's easy. I only had to search it like 2.
Oh,
there we go.
I don't know what happened. I didn't kick him. I forgot how small this avatar was.
You're tiny.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be a yeah. What in the hell? What?
You are rolling.
Did I make this public? Oh no, it's Ben. I don't know why the numbers weren't glowing yellow for a second. I'll be a different thing from that. I'm a little bit bigger at least.
Oh, Toy Girl.
I have to recustomize.
Yep.
my
Oh, I
avatar
forgot. I have a
in
box,
my game.
and it's open.
Oh, wait, did that avatar get update? I'm just wondering.
This one?
Yeah,
Oh, and I
because
got it when I was with you, didn't I?
Yeah, when I first met you, we hanged out
I don't know.
together and I got the avatar.
I don't have a clue if that's the case. I'm gonna keep the skirt on.
That was a fun day. And a pretty late night. But I did have a great time of being on a stream.
I wonder if I should eat corn in a bit.
Corn? Like,
We all love corn.
Yeah, my
like corn on the cob?
my grandpa
or
made some.
popcorn.
Yeah, corn on the cob.
Right now?
Maybe that.
Oh,
Well, actually, that. On a what?
Because, like, right now, because look, I'm gonna be completely honest. Yes, everybody loves corn. I love corn too, but eating it without Oculus on, or you go like get the butter and like corn.
I never
juice on
said I
it?
was gonna eat it while wearing my Oculus. Technically, this is a
Okay, I'm
meta
just
now.
questioning.
Technically, it's a meta, not really an Oculus. Though most people still
I'm
probably
going
refer to it
call
as
Oculus.
a.
Wait, I'm gonna call this thing on my face. Meta, yo, bro. Oh,
I
yo, the
prefer.
Oculus
I actually
Meta.
do. I miss the
Meta.
Oculus days. I don't like Facebook. I'm glad they they removed the Facebook account though. I'd rather my name not be revealed to people.
Yeah. Well, you can always just make it private.
I kind of.
Rodney.
True, but I've already switched over to the other account, so I don't need to worry about that now.
What does theme do? What does theme do on the avatar?
I don't know. I don't have the avatar. I can't tell you.
Oh, right. They're on quests. They can't use that function.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they be on the quest. I'm also on quest, but I have the power of
You're linked.
No, I'm not linked. I'm actually I'm linked in a sense that I'm connected to my computer. Yes, but I'm not linked through a cable.
No, you're still linked. You're not using a link cable, but you're linked.
Yeah. Yes, I'm using a virtual I used to back when I was on my old computer, I did use AirLink for a while, but I think that stopped working, or at least, or maybe it didn't. I do not remember for sure. I bought virtual desktop, and it kind of wasn't working at the time, so I switched over back to AirLink. But I also have a bunch of other stuff on my computer right now. I have ALVR, some AMD VR thing, which for some reason turns my controllers into what are they called? Vive controllers, I think. When I think, now that I think about it, whenever I try, the last time I tried playing Walking Dead Saints and Sinners through virtual desktop, it turned my controllers into Vive controllers for some reason. And I had to set it a certain way to actually get to work, and it wouldn't allow me to really run or walk properly or turn properly. It was kind of annoying.
That is interesting.
I don't know if that ever got fixed, or if there probably was a way to do it that would do it other ways. Yeah. Virtual Desktop added their own little runtime thing called Virtual Desktop XR, I believe, or VR. I forget if it works though. It doesn't work with this game because this game requires Steam VR. This is one of the games that requires Steam VR, so I don't think that worked. But I'm sorry, what? I'm Steam VR.
You are Steam VR. Yes.
I am not. I am zero.
Yes. You
The
are
one of probably. Well, right now I'm a robot.
Dude, your insults are awful.
I know, because everybody hates me.
Ba-ba-ba.
My name is Military. My name's Military, and I'm here to military the motherfucking military.
Oh, that color is actually one I use a lot. The color on my eyes right now. I use that a lot with Is it green? Is it showing up as green for you?
It's like a
Is that green?
lime yellow green kind of color.
Okay, yeah. For some reason, when I took you know how in some art programs it gives you a little pencil thing that scans, not pencil. It allows you to click on a color and make it the color you're using to draw with, whatever it's called. And that eyedropper, yeah. When I drew myself at one point. I had a picture of me and some family. Back when I was in community college, I did a few drawings where I took pictures of me and my family and sort of traced over the drawing and all that. And to get the colors, I took the dropper and went over to my eye, and for some reason, this is the color that I got. And I've been running with it ever since. For most of my characters with that. I never properly figured out how to get the other colors. I've tried, but I still stick with this for the most part.
It is a unique color, to be fair.
My natural eyes are hazel, and somehow this is what they became when I used an eyedropper.
0.
I am 0, yes.
Remember when I
You are dirty.
and we went to my beard? Yes, I know. Remember when we went to my beard shed job? Do you remember that when I first met you?
I don't remember.
What?
I used to have a beard
I think it was.
I quit. It sucked. It sucked.
I don't really know what they're. I think I know what you're referring to actually, but.
Hours and they were whipping me, and I had to work overtime, and apparently they said. I had
Were you
to-
RPing or something? When on earth did you RP that?
No, I did not RP that. I actually got locked inside the freezer.
That doesn't make sense.
You could have.
Still thinking about the RP thing. Yeah, you really could have.
Well, one time I was role playing, and
We're not exactly.
for like a Five Nights at Freddy's thing, and I got brutally murdered by 2 giant animatronics, which is giant ass claws. They just fucking stabbed me in the head and just ripped my head apart.
Ooh, I like this color scheme.
What?
Flame.
You like people getting their head ripped in half?
No. Frozen Aurora. What does that mean? What's Frozen Aurora?
Wait, 0, can you go back to that red phone?
A frozen aurora is I'm assuming it's a glacial pattern from like the aurora borealis kind of thing.
Maybe. Apparently that actually came out recently in some places in the US, but I don't. What Red are you talking about? Oh, the flame. We tried to see it, but me and my grandma could not see it for the life of us. We just couldn't see it.
Hey, who wants to kill me?
No.
Yes.
I'm good.
We're going to dissect my brain. We're going to dissect my brain today.
It's dissect, not or at least.
We'll need a kitchen knife right
Actually,
in the cranium.
How many pronunciations are there of that word?
The primary one is the dissect.
I'm about to dissect your brain.
Okay.
I'm about
Yeah,
to
dissect is typically how I pronounce it.
I'm going to
I know the word salmon or salmon has 2 main pronunciations to my knowledge: salmon and salmon. One doesn't use the L, one does.
It's a regional thing to the best of my knowledge.
Potato or potato?
I think so too. I don't really think. I think that's more. I think the whole potato thing, tomato is more or less a joke. Sure.
Why is it not playing? Why is it not playing? Now it wants to play delayed. Now it wants to play. Why can I just mess
I thought
this
you
up?
were gonna turn. I thought you were gonna turn into that recent horror version of FNF. What is that called? Silly Billy? Something Billy?
No idea.
I don't know.
Silly Billy, you dumb. Silly Billy.
Okay.
Man, kids are brainwashed these days. Holy shit.
I believe there's only one instance of actually hearing someone say tomato, to my knowledge. There's only one instance that I know of. There was a whole joke about Bao from Hololive. For some reason, she says tomato, so it could be an Australian accent thing.
You mean Half-Life, not Hololive? You mean Half-Life?
Hololive is a VTuber group that's been around for a few years. Half-Life is a video game. There are a few Hololive video games. I actually have streamed a little bit of one.
Your life is a Half-Life.
Cool. I am from a game connected to Half-Life, like series connected.
Portal.
Okay. I know what it is.
I explain stuff while people are talking. I can just make this as goofy I want to. I can just make this so goofy. Now it's time to add some special effects to make.
This is the generation that is going to inherit the world.
First, we're going to do.
No, that's not hay. Yeah.
Yes.
There's the text.
This makes me lose hope.
Oh, where's my? Oh fuck! What did I just knock down?
Mark something.
I got two texts. One from my mom, one from my grandmom.
You wanna hear me make a song on this because I can? What the fuck?
No, I'm good.
No, I'm gonna make a
What?
song
What do you mean?
on
What the fuck?
Anyways, because I am a young artist. My name, call me.
Your
Young
hands look
Boy.
so weird.
I swear to God, I'll shove these up your asshole.
I'd rather you not. I don't approve.
Yeah, I know you don't approve of that. Now I'm gonna make a song you're gonna like, okay?
That's not how things work.
It's gonna be good. Just trust me, okay? Trust me, I made songs on this website before. Just hold on.
I have zero confidence in this song.
Shut up.
Make me.
I don't really have that much confidence in either, but let's see. What's a good gift for good night? Okay. Oh, there it is. Nope, come on. Search. That one should do. I love bunny
How about
rabbits.
some nice cursive with twinkly stars?
I don't know how to write. I haven't written in cursive in years. I really wish they continued teaching us. I really do wish they continued teaching us the cursive, because it became after I think in my time. I think when I was in school, they only taught it to us maybe 1 year, and never again. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's weird.
Was kind of a hey, yeah, this thing exists. All right, moving on.
We still kind of have to use it for certain types of signatures, though. It's weird.
That's the only time I use cursive when I put in signature.
Yeah. Mine is kind of like a random when it comes to that, because I don't remember it very well. It's been probably quite more. It's probably been more than a decade since I last learned it.
Are you guys ready? I'm done making my song.
Sure, why not? It is currently 10:40 p.m.
Yeah, I was right. This is dog shit. Alright, back to vibing.
What did you use to make it?
Oh, hold on.
Also, isn't there a Mario sound effect in there?
There is a Mario 64 sound effect in there.
I figured. I knew it sounded familiar. I need to remember which emulator is the Nintendo 64 emulator. Forget which one it is.
Yeah,
I know Duck Station is PlayStation 1. There's PSX 2, I believe. There's RPS C3. Yeah, that one's it's a good one.
Guys, I made this on a meme website. What do you think?
Which one's Dolphin again?
Guys,
Dolphin, I believe, is GameCube/Wii.
Yeah, that'll make
Are you
sense.
go rate it, or you guys go talk about game stuff? Like,
Probably game stuff.
Trust me, you don't want to know my
I actually,
opinion.
I don't think I ever really. I never.
Your opinion. I am dead serious.
I never had a Nintendo 64 personally. I wish I did because
I'm gonna
not
cut the
great.
theme if he really wants to know. All right, fine. I'll tell you. You called yourself a young artist. If you are a young artist, then brother in Christ, I am the holy Picasso himself. I have zero musical talent. That shit was worse than anything I could possibly conjure in 24 hours. That shit was foul. That stuff crawled out of the fucking sewer that Eminem shat in, and then proceeded to fucking conjure up a dark spell that killed Voldemort himself with how foul it was.
You motherfucker! I made this on a fucking meme website. First, I'm not a young artist. I was just joking, okay? But
What is happening right now?
Hey, you wanted to know.
What is
You wanted to
happening?
know. Don't blame me. You wanted to know.
Website. I made this on the meme website.
Back to my
The Team Fortress critical hit sound. Is anywhere to
You know there are actually a lot of artists that make nonsense like that these days. That just make that kind of stuff.
Shut the fucking penis off. Shut the fuck up.
I don't have one right now.
Yeah,
I'm a robot. I have nothing.
Sounds good. And that's Doom. That motherfucker's bars are so absurd. They don't make sense, but they go really hard.
MF, dude, I'll have to look that up later. Never,
It is rap music, but it's pretty good.
I don't have an issue with rap. I don't have an issue with rap or not. I listen to a multitude of different genres at this point. Let me actually go through my Spotify and tell you what I have. Doesn't this thing, yeah, it gives me all the, I forget, it tells me all the genres I liked. I have spooky, nostalgia, musical, modern rock, funny, pump up, electronic, upbeat, and dark, apparently. I don't know why. I don't really know what ones are spooky.
If I checked everything that I had in my
Alright guys, I'm done.
Like both the genres, then
Here's the final
it'd be like 50.
Here's the final version of this.
I've got over 100 songs on this right now. Holy crap. 369 songs on my liked list.
Yeah, yeah, 307.
That's actually less than I thought. I don't have that many personal playlists. I typically use the lot. There's maybe one or so that I have. Bless you.
Thank you.
Nobody gives a shit.
There's a few that are just some. I have there's. I haven't listened to anything by Gorillaz in a while. I used to listen to them all the time.
I think I have 1 or 2 songs from Gorilla in my Gorillaz in my mix. I'm not sure.
Alright, here's the final version.
I haven't heard I haven't heard the Pingus thing in a while.
How was it? How was it, guys? It took me 75
Awful.
hours.
It was not good.
I hope you tired of Zero.
Calm down.
Look,
Calm
there's
down.
one thing.
Calm down.
On a meme website.
Yeah, no, there's a recent recently I've been listening to a band called Battle Tapes. It's actually it's electronic. It's like electronic rock pop kind of stuff. It's actually I enjoy it a lot. It kind of hinges on like that early 2000s kind of nostalgia vibe sometimes.
You keep doing this? Sorry, stop laughing. Stop laughing, bro.
What is
Stop laughing.
There are some songs that I listen to on YouTube that will go down the electronic path. Some that are more just there's a lot of songs based off games that I listen to. Recently I listened to one based off of the character Bastion from Overwatch recently by JT Music. I don't know what genre you consider that. It kind of goes from some this world is paradise, scenic and beautiful. The forest comes to life, and then it also starts going in a little bit more rap.
Not sure.
I think I think the actual song is called a rap, but I don't know if it's considered one on here. Let me see if I can get out a.
Guys, here's just a bunch of memes that I changed the pitch of. Here it is.
Come on. Oh, there we go.
So guys, what do you think about the memes that I picked? We have Metal Pipe. We have...
Here we go. The Bastion musical. That's what it's called.
Dude, please stop. Music fucking sucks. You probably get it from a fucking trash can. That's CRY. Shut the
Says you.
I made this on a website where it has made out memes. Of course, it won't be that good.
Why do you keep repeating yourself on that? We know what you made it on.
No, I need to keep reminding him because he think I'm fucking like Eminem or something making the worst song in history.
Aye, dude.
My fault that you
okay.
get fucking mad over a website with a bunch of...
It's okay, dude.
This was the fucking pingus thing.
Okay, calm down,
No,
man.
that's it.
You're
No, that's
literally
it.
tilted over nothing.
Tom it. Raw. Okay, what genre is this considered? I cannot tell. It does not say. It just says it's JT Music. Wait, hold on. Can I... Does that... I don't think it tells me. Wait, what? Huh. I didn't know they're coming to Raleigh. Interesting. I'm not in Raleigh, so I can't see them. Though they are technically the JT Music crew live in my home state, just not super close.
Story,
I've definitely been listening to like more rock though, overall.
Story, stop fucking dogs.
To each their own.
What, they removed that song? What? Fuck.
Oh no.
I know something that you can listen to.
Yeah, they removed one of the songs on my
Spotify playlist got taken down.
And it's a really good song.
What's it? Who's the bite?
It's Chocolate Groove by Volpe.
I'm leaving. By the way, you can
Have a good rest of the night. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I can't flip you off.
Anyway, Ben, have a good rest of the night.
Oh, by the way, STRY, fuck you. Fucking bitch.
Calm down, Ben.
I'm leaving. Anything you want to say. I'm leaving. Bye. Not bye, I'm leaving. Good night. Good night.
Aren't there ways to actually make it so when you leave, your character does that? In some cases, is there a way to change the leaving animation?
I mean, you can just vanish. That's always an option.
Huh? Because I know there's a. I'm not sure if it's the same thing, but I saw a Cyber Chimp video where someone came into the world and immediately when they entered, a giant castle just appeared.
Yeah, that's so...
Oh no, that's intro animation stuff.
Is there not an out?
Yeah,
okay.
That's like completely different. No, that's
oh,
different.
okay. There's no outro animations.
Yeah,
okay.
So normally when you
what the hell?
Yeah, no. So that kind of stuff works when you have toggles active with animation when you load a world in, and they automatically play.
What the hell did I turn on? Did I?
Someone in Twitch chat activated a ban hammer.
It's not that's being weird. For some reason, I'm getting. Hold on. I'm gonna turn the camera back on and see if that fixes it. For some reason, there's a bunch of squares. I don't know if I have something turned on, a behavior. I don't think so. It's.
Check your
Let's. I'm going right back to them. Nope. I kind of missed having the oldie one on. That was oh no, I see it. I turned on grid by accident. Sometimes I accidentally touch the camera when I don't mean to. I thought, okay. I know some programs do have like an intro sound and outro sound type thing. I guess that's not a thing in VR chat just yet, at least not for outros.
Okay, no, so sounds, that's kind of iffy because clients used to do that a lot. I don't know what it's like now after the client changes. I've seen it kind of like pull up here and there, but mainly only for intro stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know how that works for outros, because I don't really touch that kind of stuff.
I kind of want to get into my Discord randomly and change some settings.
Like crashes and whatnot.
Ah, okay, yeah, that makes some sense, yeah. I'm glad I haven't met a trasher in a while. I don't get on this game enough to really see them all the time. But as the last trasher that I can remember for sure was that person I mentioned before about letting into my Discord, letting into my stream in the Persona world. That person, I turned their avatar on. They were in a normal avatar, but then they changed it, started breaking everything around me, and then started saying a word, the N word, over and over again. So
yeah,
that wasn't fun. I was able to get into another world and immediately one of the things that I'm really happy that I actually really like that they did with this game now is the whole in the launch pad there's recently visited friends. I like that.
Yeah.
Alright, Enzo.
It's not a bad feature.
It helped me block that dude who did it. So it was good. So there definitely are some good things that occurred after it, but I'm wondering, could they have gotten a better anti-cheat? I haven't heard good things about the one they're using.
Yeah, EAC isn't really that good. There's a lot of ways to get around it, and there actually are in fact a lot of clients that are still active. It did like regardless of EAC.
Yeah.
But those ones are malicious. So if you see someone with a client, you can guarantee they're a bad person.
Yeah. I knew someone who primarily used it.
Like better to use, or like have a bit harder restrictions and all that kind of stuff. But they went with EAC because that one's more user-oriented friendly. At least that's what they publicly stated.
I don't know I don't know about much about easy anti-cheats to say which one's actually good. I heard Denuvo wasn't a very good one. In most of the games they implemented it into, it actually kind of made the game worse in quality.
Well, you wanna talk about bad anti-cheat? Look at fucking Battle Eye. That stuff is
Battle what?
Not good.
Battle Eye?
Battle Eye. Yeah, Battle Eye. It's not a good anti-cheat.
Is that the one for Battle.net, or what is it for?
It's for I know Siege used it for a while. I don't know if they're still using it.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, Rainbow Six Siege used it for a while.
I never actually played any of those games. I don't play a lot of online games. This is probably one of the only ones that I really do. Outside of maybe Fallout 76, Star Wars recently. I played a bit of SWTOR recently. Also I did. I enjoyed DC Universe Online for the time I played it again. The first time I ever played it on my PS4, towards the end, it kind of broke to the point where I literally I would go to a part of the map, and there'd be enemies there, but they're invisible, and I can't do a damn thing to actually hurt them or see them again. So it kind of broke when it came to that console. Same thing happened with the Defiance game.
So, you said you played Star Wars recently? Which one did you play?
I actually have quite a bit of them, except for Star Wars, except for the most recent one. I don't have Survivor. I do have its predecessor, but I also have a bunch of older Star Wars games, including KOTOR and KOTOR 2. But I played Knights of the Old Republic, the MMORPG.
Yeah,
I don't remember when I played it.
Playing that because I recently started playing it again because I need it for reference material. Funny enough, for like planets, environments, that kind of stuff. Because I'm working with some friends of mine to kind of set up a Star Wars RP kind of thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because we're thinking of like setting it in between like the High Republic era and the Old Republic. So the whole like Sith war will actually happen and whatnot, so we have multiple different factions active at once, instead of it just being lots of Jedi and a couple of Sith.
SWTOR and the two KOTORs, neither of them are canon to the current series anymore, I don't think, right?
They exist in their own kind of sub-universe, which is
extended.
Kind of about it,
I believe it's called the Extended Universe or something.
Extended Universe, yeah.
Or Legend.
Yeah, Legends, but there's also so there's two main sides. There's canon and Legends. Inside of Legends and canon both, they have their own extended universes. The Old Republic games kinda fall in between, which is where it gets iffy. Because a lot of the stuff from like the Old Republic era is referenced in like the canon stuff. At the same time, though, Old Republic has a lot of stuff that is very much non-canon and Legends oriented.
Don't they make reference to Darth Plagueis in the canon, but it was originally a Legends character? Or am I thinking of another character?
No. Darth Plagueis was canon to start with, because the whole like Palpatine giving Anakin speech like, "Do you know the tragedy?"
Oh yeah, you're right.
Darth Plagueis the Wise. Yes.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Unleashed games aren't considered canon anymore, right?
Yeah. I don't. Which ones?
The Unleashed games. There was only 2, if I recall correctly.
Force Unleashed 2, the one you play as Star Killer?
Or I forget his.
Canon. No,
I think his real name was Galen Maris or something like that.
Something.
I'm not entirely sure.
But no, like that's completely Legends oriented content. Cause I remember he literally pulls a fucking Star Destroyer out of orbit.
True.
Yeah. Which, funny enough, would actually put him roughly on par with some of the Old Republic Jedi and Sith.
Yeah. I actually quite enjoyed those games, or at least the first one. I also liked how even after the end of that, the actor who plays the main character in that still remained as a part of the stuff Star Wars. But instead of playing the character he played in Unleashed, he's now Maul. He's the voice actor for Maul.
Oh.
I believe in all of Maul's appearances in the animated series, he is the voice actor for the character. I don't remember anybody else.
That's actually pretty interesting.
But yeah. There's some interesting actors who've gone from one thing to another. Sometimes it's something completely separate to something completely different. Like Cal Kestis. Do you know what his actor's originally from?
No, I don't actually.
Have you ever heard of Shameless?
No, I haven't. No.
I don't remember the full details of the show, but it was definitely not a kid-friendly show. It dealt a lot with drugs, swearing, stuff like that. But one of the main characters in that show was the actor who plays Cal Kestis. And I believe the actor who plays another character in there who is also something else, not in Star Wars, but in something else. I do not remember for sure. Also, the guy who plays Cal Kestis was in Gotham as well, as a variant of the Joker, I think, in that. He was also in that for some reason.
One of the like infected ones, or
no, there was these weird twins, I believe, in Gotham who, even though Joker was not really supposed to be a character, canonically speaking, Gotham kind of did a lot of weird retcons to the actual comic series. So Joker was they removed his name from being Joker in that, but there was two twin characters who kind of became like Jokers in a sense. I cannot remember their names. I never fully watched it. I just know a bit about it since I'm a DC fan for the most part, or an older DC fan. I don't watch I don't read a lot of the newer content compared to the older content. I grew up on the 2003 cartoon Justice League, also the Teen Titans cartoon that came out that year as well. There was also a Marvel's cartoon that came out in 2010, which is pretty good. Marvel's Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes was pretty good. An art style that was pretty interesting, and it didn't try to replicate the movies. Well, the next series, which wasn't terrible, did replicate the movies. In Marvel's Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, you had a different set of heroes compared to the movies. In the movies, we got Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Hulk, Black Widow, and Hawkeye. In Earth's Mightiest Heroes, we got basically all the same characters except for a few. You got Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, Hawkeye, Hank Pym, Ant-Man, and Jeanette Van Dyne, Wasp. You also have Black Panther. He's the main character in that as well. While Natasha Romanoff, or Black Widow, was actually a later character. She wasn't a part of the main group. It was an interesting take on it. It actually was more like the comic than it was the movies. The movies, the MCU gave us a whole different set. Hank Pym wasn't the Ant-Man of the main universe. Well, he was, but after in the MCU timeline, he's already kind of retired from being Ant-Man at that point. So Scott Lang took over. While it's primarily always been Hank Pym in the other one. It's weird, but it's interesting. I quite like that. It also had the first animated interpretation of the African American version of what's his name? Nick Fury. The first animated adaptation of him, I believe, was in that version of it. Or maybe it was an Ultimate Avenger movie. I cannot remember, because the version of Nick Fury that was that character was based... Originally, we got him in the Ultimate Avengers comics, which is a whole separate universe to the main comics, which was Earth 616. Earth 1610 is the Ultimate World, and Nick Fury was designed to look like the actor who plays him in the movie, before the actor actually played him in the movie. It's a weird little thing that happened. I don't know why they did it, but they did it. There's two versions of Nick Fury in the mainline comics. The original White and his son, who is more based on the other version. There's some interesting things when it comes to that. There's also There was also other cartoons that I grew up as a kid. Shaolin Showdown was a good example. American Dragon Jake Long was a pretty good show as a kid. The Chucky Chan Adventures or whatever, that was a good show as a kid. We mentioned Power Rangers. Yeah, that was on as a kid. That wasn't a cartoon, but that was something I watched as a kid. There was also other shows that I really wish I watched more of as a kid, but I didn't until later on. Smallville, which is based off of Superman and whatnot, like pre him becoming Superman. I didn't watch it all the way through until kind of recently, and I'm kind of glad I did, because the two main actors behind it, Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum. Michael Rosenbaum being Lex Luthor in Smallville, and Tom Welling being Clark Kent. They've been kind of talking about creating a cartoon spin-off revival series, which is pretty cool. There's one character in there, there's one actor in there that I don't think will ever return. The character will probably return, but not the actor, because she got arrested for racketeering and something else in regards to her cult. But Michael Rosenbaum was also a part of another DC show around the same time he was a part of Smallville. Have you ever seen the early 2000s Justice League cartoon?
I might have.
Michael Rosenbaum he didn't play Lex Luthor in that. He played the Flash in that one. Clancy Brown is the one who played Lex Luthor in that. Clancy Brown being Mr. Krabs. So Clancy Brown was also in the Flash at one point too, or no, it's a Supergirl. One of the two. He was in one of the two as a character who is also in Justice League too, as well. Clancy Brown also was in a game, not a new game, but he was a main character, not a playable character, but a major character in a game called Detroit Become Human. Clancy Brown played the character Hank, I believe, the one who you become a partner with as a android, I believe. I don't know if you know that game.
I remember Detroit Become. Yeah, no, I've played through Detroit Become Human.
I never did, but I do know of it. Clancy Brown wasn't interesting. I never heard him swear until that. I don't think I ever heard Clancy Brown swear until that. Same with there's a few different actors that you don't think you'd ever hear swear until you actually do. Tom Kenny, to be honest, he sounds like someone who would swear to an extent. And his original SpongeBob voice actually came from an imitation of someone swearing. So he's already kind of done that. But he also has made multiple appearances as a character that swears a bit in Rick and Morty. So he was Mr. Jellybean, or whatever his name was, who tried to do something not too good to Morty in like the first season. He was okay, I'm gonna say one more thing. I don't know if it's ever come out. I don't remember if it's ever really come out, but there was an episode of SpongeBob that had some kind of fake swearing by using a dolphin noise. And there apparently was a leakage, a possible leakage, I'm not sure if it's real, of them actually swearing. I think someone actually did find it, but I'm not entirely sure if it's just the lost media still. Because technically they all swear normally. They actually did swear for real when they did that. They were really swearing. All of them were, I think, who did it. Clancy Brown, when Tom Kenny is actually the one who asked, can we just swear for real? Clancy Brown was all for it. Clancy Brown was all for it. I'm guessing he's really bad at not swearing from what I've heard, I guess. Because he sounds really natural when he swears as Hank. So I'm guessing that's probably the case with that too.
It might be more a case of like character identity, where you get in the mindset of the character, and it becomes hard to do certain actions as said character.
Mr. Crab does sound like a character that would swear, though, if he was uncensored. In all honesty, he does sound like a character would swear.
Really.
Well, he's a sailor. Well, he's originally a sailor. He's originally a sailor, so it kind of makes sense that he would have done it. Would have done it, rather than still doing it. He would have done it. He might not do it more now because he has a daughter that he takes care of. In a lot of cases, when parents become parents, they kind of refrain from doing those kind of things around their children.
Yeah. Because they don't want to be a bad influence and whatnot, yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind swearing. I swear, but I still probably would keep my language a bit different with younger kids. I have a step nephew that I'm not going to swear around.
Oh, trust me, no, I get that.
I'll probably be seeing him in June because we're gonna go see Inside Out 2.
Oh. Yeah.
I still gotta watch the first one.
No,
Anyways,
I may get going honestly because it is now 4 in the fucking.
Holy moly!
5 in the morning.
Holy shit!
I have work.
It's nowhere close to that on my time, but it's still not a time I should be. The clock. So does that clock over there say your time for you?
Yeah.
Okay, so it would say 4. Mine says 23:13. Mine's 23:13 right now. So that would be 11:13.
Yeah. But no, I usually get off because I have work in the morning.
All right, I'm sorry for keeping you. It was nice chatting with you though.
No, that's good. Yeah, I lost track of time. But it's been good chatting, talking about random shit, catching up.
Yeah.
It's been good.
Yeah, it has.
So,
all right, have a good rest of the day, I guess.
And, yeah. All right, see ya.
Adios. Wait, what am I doing? I'm still in. I never left my home map. I think that's the first time I've ever not left a home map before. It wasn't a bad thing, though I feel like some people probably weren't happy that I did it. But I tried to go home from my home. I didn't think about it. I'm just gonna stay this avatar. No, hold on. Where is the one that I use? All right, let's just do it from the twisties. Okay.
Alright, it's time for this episode of the International Show live with one of Mrs. Theater to end for today, or tonight. Thank you for coming, and I will see you all again on Friday. I'm sorry that I was late, but I hope I got a good enough time. I had fun. All that matters is I have fun, everyone else has fun. I might be the only, my friend Stride might be the only one who really had fun. Either way, thank you for coming, and I'll see you again on Friday. Bye, everyone.